Aquarius, welcome. This is your zodiac love reading for the next 7-ish days. It is timeless. I want to let you know that I do have a second channel. It is the Tana Tarot Pick a Card channel. There's a link in the description box below. And just to let you know that I am still doing the True Tarot series on both channels. What it is, it's an opportunity for you to get a free reading if you are cool and comfortable with me posting it on the channel here for the Tana Tarot viewers and subscribers. All I would need is your initials, you and your person, your birth dates, brief description, background, and then a couple of questions. The intent of this is not for any kind of mockery or fun or anything like that. The intent for this is, I think many of us go through a lot of the same things, as we go through life. And I think this can give us a sense of community so we don't feel alone. We're like, oh, I'm not the only one going through this. Plus, there could be, I don't know, some lessons learned, maybe. People can see things clearly, maybe looking at someone else's situation. It could help them in theirs. So that is my intent. If you're interested, my email address is below. Send an email with free reading and all the info, and I'll let you know when your free reading will be posted. All right, Aquarius. First, we are going to pull an angel number card. And let's get some overarching energy for you. 1221, taking initiative. It's about change, optimism, joy, communication, messages, good news. I like that. Messages, communication, messages, good news, expression, and high vibes. It says, work with what you have and it will get you places. Count your blessings and acknowledge your dear ones. You will find inspiration and figure out a way forward. You might also be getting some good news soon. All right. So it's about taking initiative, working with what you have, counting your blessings. Something too about news, like 3 or 4 messages of some kind of communication or news that is going to be, it's going to be good. Okay. All right, let's do one more oracle. Messages of love for some overarching energy, and then we will go into the tarot. All right. Rejection. This rejection is actually divine protection. And I got this one other time. Gosh, I can't remember. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Was it Scorpio? I can't remember, Aquarius. Okay, so there's going to be some kind of a rejection. And you're encouraged to count your blessings, work with what you have, figure out a way forward, and you may be getting good news. So you could conceivably have been rejected, be kind of in a dark night of the soul, kind of, shitty energy place right now. And you're being encouraged, hey, this was protection. Maybe you don't know it or realize it or feel like it right now, but I'm here to tell you that it was. Please count your blessings, acknowledge your dear ones, the people that you have to, rely on. Figure out a way forward, and you're going to be getting some good news. So let's see what the deal is, Aquarius. Okay. We have 5 of Cups. Well, yeah, okay, we're sad. Knight of Swords, the Magician, the Ace of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Eight of Wands, which is crazy because this had like 5 cards about messages. This is about incoming messages or news now, like so within the next 7 days. We have the Knight of Cups. So we have 3 knights, swords, wands, and cups. We have death and rebirth, and we have the moon. So we can't leave something like that. So I'm going to pull a couple more cards. Okay, there we go. Let's see what we have here. Okay. So here's the dealio. I feel like, yeah. I feel like you feel rejected. I feel like a relationship very well may have broken up recently, Aquarius. Even if you broke it off, it could be because the person wasn't willing to give you what you wanted and hence you feel rejected. I mean, you know what I mean? It could be a bunch of, could have ended a bunch of different ways. But what we have here, we have the 5 of Cups, the 5 of Wands. I feel like it was a struggle to be with this person. It could have been competitive. It could have been contentious. This person could have really have enjoyed debate. I'm here to tell you, I'm the kind of person that if I was in a relationship with a debater, even if it was good-natured, even if it was never about me or anything I did, I would run screaming. I do not want to debate. And there's some people who are really good at it. Bless your soul. Good for you. You did it in high school. You know, all the politicians are really good at debate and all that. For those of you who are good at it, good for you. It makes me crazy. It makes me upset. It makes me anxious. I just don't like it. And that's the energy that I'm getting. This person was a debater. It was like constant, like, what do you want for dinner? And you say Chinese. Oh, no, I don't feel like that. Okay, Mexican. No, I don't feel like that. Well, why did you even ask me? What do you want? Oh, I don't know. What do you want? Oh, God, get me out of here. Right? They could never agree. And everything, if there was an argument, it couldn't just be, let's work it through, let's talk about it, let's figure it out. It had to be, you had to talk about it for 5 days. You were kept up every night till 2 a.m. in the morning talking about the thing. That's what I'm getting. And you know what, Aquarius? This is you, the Knight of Swords. I think this is you cutting this bullshit out. I think this is you moving on, cutting out the bullshit, with the Magician taking control of your life and moving on. And you could feel rejected because you could have really tried to work it out with this person. You could have told this person, look, when we figure something out, can we just let it go? But you know what I feel like more? It wasn't the ending of the thing that made you feel rejected. It was the being in the thing. It's like the person could not let your soul rest. It's like they rejected everything that you stood for. Yeah, it's like it was a competition and they were always winning, or they had to always win or something. I don't totally get it, but they rejected who you were at your core for the whole length of the relationship. You know, and I feel like the relationship could have been years. Like maybe 5 or 6 years. Definitely not, a drop in the bucket. Definitely enough to make someone crazy, right? I feel like you already left. you're counting your blessings. I feel like with the Temperance card, you're able to turn this whole thing into a lesson. I feel like you're becoming unblocked. I feel like for a minute there, due to what you had been through, you were blocked. But I think you're realizing, wow, I'm so happy to be out of that. You know, when you get out of a bad relationship, we feel so many things. We feel sadness, we feel happy, we feel rejected, we feel free, we feel confusion, we feel hope for the future. I mean, you can feel all those things at once, right? So I feel like you left, and I feel like you're working on changing your energy from one of fear, rejection, loss into hope and gratitude. That's what I feel like you're going through. You're becoming unblocked. You're seeing your truth. You're working on this. So here's what we have. I feel like you're going to have someone coming in. I feel like you've been out of this thing for a while too. I feel like this thing was like 5 years or more. So a decent length relationship, right? But I feel like you've been gone for a while as well. I feel like you're going to have a new start with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Swords. There's going to be love. There's going to be communication. But it's going to be beautiful communication, not debatey, attacky communication. I don't even know what to call that communication type that you had to deal with. It's going to be honest. It's going to be clear. It's going to be loving. I feel like there's definitely going to be attraction between you and this new person. And I feel like they're going to be coming in like within the next week. Okay, here's the deal. If you don't meet them in a week's time, when you meet them, they will say, yeah, oh, that's interesting. They'll say, yeah, I just recently moved here. So you'll know, right? I think they moved to your area for work. Okay? All right. There's going to be, like I said, we have the Knight of Cups, the Knight in Shining Armor, and the Ace of Cups. There's going to be love. This is going to be so different than anything you've ever been in, Aquarius, with the Death card. It's the end of any old way. It is the beginning of a new way. It's going to be a high vibe way, an optimistic way, a joyous way. And you know what? This person could be a fire sign. The fear's going to be gone. You could have fears. Oh my God. Look what I just got out of. I'm afraid. What if this turns? You know what I mean? But the cool thing is with the King of Pentacles, this person's going to want to go slow. And for you, that's going to be a good thing. You're going to want to go slow too and build on this. Okay. Definitely a new start in love. A new beginning. We have the Sun. We have the Hierophant. So this is going to be, I mean, we have optimism, joy. good news, high vibes. This is going to be night and day from what you had before. With the Hierophant, we're going to have someone who's serious, who really wants to make a commitment in relationship. In a relationship reading, this is marriage. We have the Fool. Both of you are, you know, the beautiful thing, both of you are going to, and especially for you, because I don't know so much about this new person, except for they're going to be really good for you. But for you, Aquarius, you are going to be able to be vulnerable enough to really fall in love and express your love, which can really be a challenge after getting out of something. Your energy is to fear and protect out of you after you get out of that, but you're transforming that urge to fear and protect. You're transforming that into the ability to be vulnerable, to take a chance, and as a result, something solid, a new start in love, joy, and something real. Aquarius, this is beautiful. Thank you so much for joining me and allowing me to do this reading for you. Thumbs up and subscribe, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.